Votes are being counted in big races on both sides of the state line. Thank you for joining us. I'm Carolyn Long.
And I'm Sharon Chen. Brad has the night off. Well, all eyes are on Kansas as voters get the first say on abortion rights since the fall of Roe v. Wade.
And it's a race that could decide the balance of power in the U.S. Senate. 5 major candidates are running in Missouri. Only 2 will get on the November ballot, and that could be a close race.
All right, let's begin in Kansas, where the big issue is abortion. A constitutional amendment would remove the legal protections established by a 2019 state Supreme Court ruling. That could eventually lead to an all-out ban like the ones already passed in some neighboring states.
That amendment has just been rejected. The Associated Press just made that call. This race was never really close. Vote No held a big lead all through the night. We have both sides of this issue covered. KCTV5's Emily Rittman covering the Vote Yes side. But we begin with Angie RICONO, who is at that Vote No camp. Angie, big victory for the pro-choice movement in this post-Roe America.
Oh, it is. And you know, a lot of eyes were on this race, not just voters in Kansas, but the KC Metro and really nationwide, because this was seen as like the first bellwether vote. How do people really feel about abortion in this post-Dobbs world? And Kansas voters, they told people that this is important, and they showed up in a big way. We want to show you some of the reaction here tonight.
You know, we have worked so hard for the past year, but last couple of months to really, communicate with voters about what is at stake, and really what was at stake was our constitutional rights and our freedom. And so, a coalition of voters across the political spectrum came together today and voted no. They voted no to protect their neighbors. They voted no on changing the Constitution, and really, demonstrated our free state roots here in Kansas are alive and well.
I'm super proud to be from Kansas tonight, and I feel like my state just showed up and boldly told me that they are going to take care of me and my female friends and everyone that can get pregnant in the state of Kansas. We are protected tonight.
And right there, that's the moment when you started hearing those nationwide calls, and then eventually the AP calling it, saying that that no vote did hold. I mean, you had a lot of cautious optimism throughout the night, but it's not over until it becomes official. And there's definitely a sense of relief, people cheering, people crying here tonight. Now, we want to show you a map, and this is important. This is why Kansas was so important. When you see those states in red, those are the states where abortion is banned or it is severely restricted. The states that you see in red and white, that's where lawmakers and courts are still deciding what kind of bans and restrictions will take place. And then you have Kansas, the first state that can actually vote, and the people have spoken here tonight. They are voting no, that this will remain a constitutional protection. Let's send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thank you, Angie. And now we want to send it over to Emily Rittman, who's at the Vote Yes watch party in Overland Park. Emily, what are you hearing from those folks at that site?
Well, a spokesperson for the Value Them Both coalition said that they feel that their volunteers really went above and beyond, going door to door, trying to reach each person to person, but they were unsure if their message got through. We'll give you a look at the watch party. You'll see this crowd has slimmed down quite a bit since the last time that you checked in with us. The no vote on the constitutional amendment pulled ahead early in the night and held that lead. We spoke to Senator Molly Baumgardner, who carried the constitutional amendment on the Senate floor, to get her reaction and others.
The fear is that if the constitutional amendment fails, that what we'll see is a slew of new court cases, and our state Supreme Court will start striking down other laws that regulate.
Unfortunately, we feel like we've been battling a ton of misinformation about the amendment. We've had to fight back on the basic facts, just that it is not a ban on abortion. If the amendment doesn't succeed, I mean, we will continue. We're going to continue. This is something that's a long-term effort, of course. We are in this because we believe very strongly in protecting both women and babies.
And just moments ago, the speakers took the stage giving their reaction to the outcome this evening that the AP has called. So we will have more reaction coming up tomorrow on our morning show. So join us for KCTV5 this morning. For now, back to you.
All right, Emily.